Hi, Joe. Thank you so much for submitting your question to Amon Ros. So, you received an Akashic Records reading nearly 2 years ago to discuss what your life purpose is. And you've been feeling extremely stuck in your ability to pursue it, which is making you feel worthless. You're not sure how to access your gifts to fulfill your destiny. You say that you were never told how, other than to merge with your higher self and open your heart chakra where knowledge of your gifts lie. You try meditating and nothing ever happens. You're extremely depressed and frustrated and self loathing because you cannot seem to accomplish this. So, you're wanting to get some help on that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to know that you have a super awesome purpose, but then now how do you get to it? A lot of people are on that page. A lot of people are like, I know I'm here to do something, but how come I don't have a clue how to do anything? I'm supposed to be some spiritual person, but I don't have a clue how to even talk to the spirit realm or use my third eye or astral travel or meditate properly or any of these things. A lot of people are stuck in that boat, so do not feel alone at all. Okay? So I'm just going to relax and we'll see what spirit has to share with you. There's a knock on the door. Your spiritual atmosphere is ridiculously heavy. I mean, it's almost like I have a weight attached to my ankle and I am in a deep abyss, and the weight of the abyss is on my shoulders. That it's all over my spiritual atmosphere. I feel so ridiculously heavy that it's very hard for me to figure out how to just find freedom from the heaviness. This knock at the door is even sort of exhausting me. What do you do when there's a knock on your door? Do you answer it or do you ignore it? Are you too heavy to get up and go see who is at the door? On the other side of the door, there's sort of a Grim Reaper type on the other side of the door. Even has a scythe or whatever, like a staff with a curved knife on it. He's wearing an odd mask. It's got a bird nose on it. He keeps knocking on your door, but you never answer. I see you cowering in a corner, feeling very afraid, very overwhelmed, very confused. You would like to back into the corner further, but you don't have any more corner to back into. When are you going to stop being afraid? When are you going to open the door? You know who's on the other side of the door. But why are you afraid of this guy? Just because he's wearing a Halloween costume? What if he really is the Grim Reaper? What does that mean? Why would you be afraid of him? Oh my gosh, your spiritual atmosphere is ridiculously dense and heavy. You do understand that you manifest this yourself. So when you feel that you are heavy and sort of like in a deep, dark place, you manifest that. You have been manifesting this. You've been scraping the butter of this over and over and over and over again for weeks and weeks and months and months and months. Because I don't walk into spiritual atmospheres that are this dense and heavy unless you've been working on it. You've actually been exercising your sensory abilities to create excessive energetic weight, to make you feel like you weigh 1,000 tons. That's what that you've been exercising. You have been working out every single day over and over and over again for days and days and days, weeks and weeks and weeks in order to manifest a spiritual atmosphere that is this ridiculously heavy. I can't force you to stand up. I cannot force you to go to the door. I cannot force you to answer the knock at the door. Only you get to choose that for yourself. A lot of your resistance is fear. But it's not necessarily fear because you long to get up and get to the door, but you're just sort of like, you constantly are, there's a wall in front of you everywhere you go. You don't want to go to that direction, because it just, what does that mean? What does that mean if we open up that door, if we open Pandora's box? What does that mean for you? Where is that going to take you? It's going to take you somewhere way better than weighing 10,000 tons in a corner, cowering before a knock at the door. You have to start to realize that the value is in getting up and now pursuing that which you came here to pursue. Otherwise, you're going to continue to go through life feeling like this. You have to choose empowerment. How do you choose empowerment? You just give standing up a try. You simply do that. You start there. I'm still waiting. I can't force you to stand up. Can't force, and if you don't stand up, we'll never really know more about the Grim Reaper on the other side of the door. That's all I have to say about that. You will still be in a state of perplexed contemplation over this reading, and I'm not allowed to say anything more about the individual on the other side of the door. I do understand how our human experience manifests learning, but you can be pleasantly surprised. The spirit realm does like to test us, as in manifesting something that would create fear or vulnerability, and then when we face our fear, to discover that it was kind of a laugh. It wasn't as scary as we thought it was. It was actually kind of fun. It's kind of like being afraid of roller coasters, and then you finally go on one and it's like, oh, that was actually kind of fun. So this is very much so like that. And that's all I can say for you, Joe. You got to work on stopping what you're doing. You have to start stopping. You have to start saying that I am light on my feet. I am quick as the wind. I'm ready to pursue that which I came here to do, to conquer, to be. And that is all. That is all. So I hope this gives you something to think about. You have potential. I'm not allowed to tell you anything about your potential because you're not choosing to face your potential. You're not choosing to go further with this. All I can do is tell you what you are right now. So I wish you the best with everything, and thank you again for connecting with us. If you're watching and are interested in getting submitting a question and getting an answer, please visit amonros.com. And Joseph and I we're trying to get to as many questions as we can. So I want to thank you again, and I wish you all a wonderful day.